Good morning. That's not morning. Got my toaster oven up there. Put some chicken in there. Whew, I'm tired. Where are we gonna put the cameras? Not like I've been doing this for ever now. Every day. Okay. Trying to hold 3 cameras and climbing up here isn't sketchy at all. Not at all. Come on. They're tangled up. The tethers are tangled up. Release. Release. There we go. Okay. Oh, is that even gonna work? Ow. Rear facing cam looking into a load's not even gonna work. Okay. No go there. No go there. But we can put a camera up over here. People are like, the camera's so shaky. It's just that good. The camera's so good, it takes all these shakes out. The mount doesn't have to be super strong. It can be all flimsy like. And it's fine. The video turns out just fine because the software video stabilization is just that awesome. Where did I put this camera? Right. Okay, so we can't put that camera up here. I guess we could do a forward-facing cam up there. Yeah, we can do that. Hold up. We can do that. Oh wait, height. How high would we be if we did that? Okay, we are at 4 meters. Exactly. Can't remember how tall the mount is. Okay, let's see. Nope, too tall. Too tall. Can't do that. Okay, so that's a no-go. The illegal height. I guess I could just have a rear-facing cam on that side and this side. Do that. Put one over here, rear-facing. Not optimal, but always try to find the best camera angles. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And trust me, this is much easier when I'm not trying to shoot myself doing this. But this is a bonus video. I don't have to appease to the YouTube gods. I don't have to hit the algorithm. What do you think of the thumbnail? This week's thumbnail's coming up. There we go, forward-facing cam. That's that guy. That gives you that shot right there of the hood. This week's video is coming up. I've got some new thumbnails. I went through thousands of people's thumbnails, thousands, and kind of looked at what the most popular thumbnails have in them. They've all got a red blocks with some text in it. So I'm going to try that with the thumbnails. Have a red box with a text in it to highlight one word in the text. I think that's the old highway down there. So it comes kind of up there, curves in. You have this different tinge, a little berm. I think that's the old highway. It just keeps going out that way and meets where the highway is now. So that makes sense that might be the old highway. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it came around this way. It looks like it went out that way, but there's an edge here though. I don't know. But this is where the highway is now. Oh yeah, by the way. Smoke. Smoke all week long. And then on Friday's video I point at the sun and I call it the moon. But that's the sun. That's how thick the smoke is. I called it the moon. It was the sun. Friday's video is actually right here on this highway. We are on Trans-Canada Highway 1. Alright. Hammer down. Alright, so before I forget, I looked at the laptop. Videos coming up this week are on Monday. We've got a video going in the smoky forest fire here. We got a video driving. Oh, I lost my fuel card. I lost my fuel card on that one. So it's a video of me loading. I actually got the camera placed inside of a forklift, suction cupped onto the windshield of a forklift on the inside. And we're loading at Klesnikov Lumber. And then I drive just into Castlegar to pick up a new fuel card and then to the fuel station to fuel up because dummy me lost mine last Friday. I fueled up in Merritt and that was the last recollection I had of the fuel card. So Monday is, yeah, pretty short driving video, but we got lots of forklift loading videos. Unfortunately, the forklift driver turned his music on inside of the forklift, so I could not use the audio of the forklift. So I have other, you know, it's just this. I don't know what country bluegrass kind of style of music I kind of put over top of it that's YouTube friendly. Hopefully you guys don't hate it. If you guys hate the bluegrass country sound, the western sound, just fight through that. I needed to block out his music. Next time I do something like that, I will request. Never thought of it until I was editing the video. I'm like, I'm gonna make a request that he turns off his music. That way we don't have to deal with that. We can just hear the forklift sounds. That's the only downside to that video. We'll see if people like it. And then on Wednesday's video is driving into Alberta. Actually starting at the BC-Alberta border, Crow's Nest Pass, Highway 3. driving through Coleman and Frank and Crow's Nest. You see Frank Slide, the mountain that moves. And take a look at those thumbnails. As like, I'm trying to make the thumbnails catchy without lying what's in the video. Yeah, Frank Slide. It's the natives used to call it. The mountain itself is Turtle Mountain, but the natives called it the mountain that moves. So I think I put a title in there: when mountains move and forests burn, or something like that, because of the thick forest fire smoke. And we stay on there all the way from the Alberta border to Highway 2, right till Highway 2. Took a route that I don't think I've taken you guys on before. And then Friday's video is just driving right here. I started recording at the Kamloops scale and stopped recording north of Cache Creek. And I called that video, I'm not even 100% sure, something about Wildfire Detour, or yeah, something like that. That one is super eerie. That video is super eerie. This one kind of has an eerie tinge to it, but I don't know if as eerie as Friday's. Maybe it does. That orange feel to it. Just the lighting, the sun, place of the sun, the thick smoke was right at that super eerie feel. So I think this week's videos will probably do well because of all the wildfire smoke. There's a train down there, this side of the river. And yeah, now we're on Highway 1 here. The exact video you're seeing on Friday, except driving the opposite direction. Oh, it's moving. The train's moving with us, same direction as we're moving. I only see one engine on the front. I think it's CN, Canadian National. It's an empty grainer. 7 on 19 kilometers, and we're headed to Kamloops. This load is pretty darn heavy. I was thinking about going through Ashcroft and climbing up past the mine and stuff like that, but I'm like, this load is so heavy climbing that hill, because this route is about an hour longer than climbing that hill. But climbing that hill, it'll probably take me an hour longer than going through this way. There's an RV in the ditch on the left-hand side there. It was there for Friday's video too. Yeah, today's actually very late on Friday. It's 6 p.m. on Friday. Just trying to get home. I'll get home between 10 and 11-ish. Right now the GPS says 10:27. I don't think there'll be too much traffic jam, so hopefully around between 10 and 10:30 I'll be home. I don't know, do you guys see the train in the rear cam? I don't know if we can see it back there. I can't see it. Maybe the camera got it. When I'm editing these videos, I'm like, you guys got such a more beautiful view than I do. It's like, you guys get such a gorgeous view because of the camera locations. But I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I can watch them myself, can't I? See? I don't have time to watch my videos, but I scrub through them. I watch some of it. When I do watch it, I often go, I misspoke over there. I meant this. Like the moon and the sun. Also, when, I think I call him Bob, he bought us a coffee and then Two people bought us a coffee. Actually, his name's Bill Rempel. He's an awesome dude. He watches on TV, and he actually gave me $20 cash. That swather out there has all his lights blinking on the field. I've made the argument that farmers turn their flashing lights off when they're on the field, but apparently not him. But anyway, I parked for the night. Was it yesterday? Day before? I can't remember. It was Wednesday night, I think. Or Wednesday night, I drove past his place and he saw me. And he goes, he must be going to the fuel card lock. And I went and fueled up and then got back in the truck and turned around and drove back the way I came. And I saw a pickup do a U-turn behind me. I'm like, that was weird. That was weird. And then I pull out, I'm like, I'm loading right there the next morning. I'm loading in that area. So I pull over this empty little pull-out area, and the pickup comes by me and pulls over, and then walks down to me. I'm like, someone that's seen my YouTube videos. He watches on TV. Just said hi, gave me 20 bucks after we chatted for 5-10 minutes. End of the day, so I didn't mind. In the middle of the day, I won't have time to do 10 minutes of chatting. And then if you guys see me somewhere out in the wild, you don't have to give me $20. Just say hi. Take 1 minute. Don't take 10 minutes, unless it's the end of my day. Or just straight up ask me and say, hey, you have time? And I will straight up say, no, I do not have time. But if I'm at a fuel card lock fueling up, we can talk while I'm fueling up. Because quite often I am cutting, like the timelines that we run are really tight. And that's my own fault. That's not the boss. I have told the boss I want to run full hours. If I'm out on the road and not at home, I want to be working. I don't want downtime when I'm not at home. My downtime is at home. Give me a full 2 days off. I'll get home today, Friday night. Have all of Saturday, all of Sunday off, and I'll leave early morning on Monday to deliver this load in Kelowna. But yeah, my timelines are super tight. The boss gives me loads to be that tight because I've asked for it. So, because what's the point of sitting and doing nothing when you're away from home, right? It's like, nope. Make money when I'm away from home. When I'm at home, then I can relax. Who are you kidding? When I'm at home, I'm working the whole time too. Except on the projects I want. I hope to spend tomorrow, majority of tomorrow, working on the RV. At least a portion of tomorrow working on the RV. Sunday, I'm hoping to do some live streams. We'll see how the day goes. And the fact that I'm gonna get home so late tonight, that's gonna affect. Usually I like to work on the RV like at 5 a.m. I won't be able to do that tomorrow morning. Yeah, well, I'll have to think that one through. I'll work in the evening on the RV. We'll see. Yeah, the RV is going to be far from done this year. But one little step at a time. We're just going to keep making one more step, and get stuff put together. It's a huge yard that they've kind of spread out gravel, so I'm not sure what they're doing with this huge yard here. It feels like there's a project going on over here. Hey, there's an Esso card lock here? Is that not, that's new, right? Yeah, there's an Esso card lock here. Neat. Just looked at my fuel, I'm like, do I need fuel? I haven't thought of fuel all day. I'm good. I'm good on fuel. Four and a half hours to get home. I have about 4 hours of fuel. I'll fuel up in Armstrong, and then we're good to go for Monday. That means I'll get home another 15 minutes later than I'm planning right now, but yeah, that's what it is. What's this rattle? There we go. If I can get rid of the rattle, I will. Turn here down a steep hill, and we're heavy. And the cars behind us are impatient. Back on. Okay, now we can let all those people by us. There's at least 4 or 5 back there. Sleeping on it. Come on, guys, get by me. This is your opportunity. Let's go. They're slowly waking up to the idea. Oh yeah, by the way, this highway is a lot busier than usual. It's not heavy traffic or anything like that, but the highway is a lot busier than usual. The Coquihallah's closed. Excuse me. Coquihallah's closed due to a huge wildfire, where some of the smoke is coming from. Traffic is definitely picked up. Coquihalla is open from Kamloops to Merritt, but between Merritt and Hope it's closed. And there's Kamloops Lake in front of us, and you can barely see it. Just smoked right out. I love this section of highway coming up. don't know why, but it's always been a fun section of highway. When we leave Savannah here and start climbing. Looking at all the mining equipment and heavy machinery generators. Must be some unique businesses around here that needs heavy equipment like that. I think a lot of it's lumber mill equipment, but definitely a lot of mining equipment. Even this is kind of fun. Carving corners between the cliffs. The lake is super calm. Pickup behind us. I was hoping he'd be able to pass us here, but the oncoming traffic, all I can do is hammer down. (24°C), so warm, but not like hot, incredibly hot. Comfortable. 24 is probably comfortable. A little on the warm side, but comfortable. I think there's a passing lane as soon as we start climbing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a passing lane. Okay, I was debating pulling out on one of these pullouts, but I'm pretty sure there's a passing lane, like around the next corner there. On Friday's video, we get to see some trains on these railroads. Don't want to pass me? Ah, you'll pass me. I'm going to be slowing down so hardcore here. Turn on my four-way flashers and he immediately passes. Sometimes people need that cue. They're in such autopilot mode that they forget that they're just following. Climb, baby, climb. The lake is just gorgeous today. Never know if it's coming through on the video or not, but today it looks absolutely fabulous. passing lane. Luckily nobody else behind us yet. Now, was that trucker flashing his marker lights at me, or were his lights just bad and they were flickering on and off? Could have just been saying hi too, who knows? Who knows? Some people say hi with their high beams, and screw those people. If you say hi with your high beams, I say hi back with my high beams. Or is it the fog lights? Yeah, there's one dude I know, he always says hi with his fog lights. Super friendly guy. Thinks flashing his fog lights, blinding fog lights, is a friendly way of saying hi. It's like, no, not hi back. Top. To 30 kilometers an hour. These rock cuts are always really neat too. I always enjoy them anyway. Top. Maybe another corner or two. There's little gravel pullouts on the other side. I've slept in those before. There's another passing zone. So we're not to the top yet. Pickups are towing old other vehicles. Well, that's pretty cool, old school GMC like that. It's a longer line than I expected. I think the U-Haul made a long line behind it, and that kind of doubled up. Everybody got by. somebody new behind us next. There they come, right as the passing lane ends. Bad timing on their part. Rest area should not be accessible for eastbound traffic. Blind Hill, traffic crossing that highway, like, would you feel safe crossing to get into that rest area? What about somebody pulling out of the rest area? Dangerous. Letting the truck gain speed. Talked about the golf course over here on Friday's video. Can't imagine how much the houses cost along here. It's got to be in the millions of dollars living in a golf course. Everything here is just bone dry unless it's irrigated. Lush green means irrigated. Anywhere where a farmer has been able to make an area flat enough to make a field and pipe in irrigation, And there's a field. This looks like clover or something like that. Has a clover field to it. Hard to tell when you're from the highway, but it looks like it has tiny little purple flowers. I think that's a clover thing, right? Purple or bluish flowers. So basically animal feed and cattle feed. I'm not sure what color alfalfa flowers. It might be alfalfa. If I stopped, I could walk over and see, but one car on my bumper, so it's a fairly long passing lane, so we might get a few past us that are catching up from behind, especially since I'll be slowing down as we climb. And yes, I'm still congested. 2 weeks in a row, very congested. Excuse me. That's a bonus blowing in the nose for you guys. Although you guys get coughs and sneezes from me all week. Eyes are still itchy. Throat's not too bad, but during the week, the one day it really hurt, but it's not bad right now. Should definitely be staying on top of the allergy pills. Not to rub your eyes when your eyes are so itchy, but you know, if you do, it's only going to be much worse. As we climb out of here, we're gonna connect up to the connector. So right now we are on Trans-Canada Highway number 1, also on Highway 97. So we're on 2 different highways right now. So we're southbound on Highway 97 and eastbound on Highway 1. The highways overlap over here. But once we get to that intersection of Highway 5, we're gonna be on 3 highways. Did you know it's possible to drive north, east, and south all at the same time? Well, we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be north on Yellowhead Highway number 5. We're gonna be east on Trans-Canada Highway number 1, and we're going to be south on Highway 97. Interesting week. Had a bit of downtime. Like I was saying earlier, I don't want downtime. I had some downtime in Calgary and waited for hours, and the boss just said, I've never had this much trouble finding a load anywhere near Calgary. So eventually decided, you know what? Just come back to Armstrong empty. So we came empty through Rogers Pass over late evening at night, so I didn't shoot any video there. It would have been a cool spot to shoot video if I had gone through earlier in the day, but that's okay. Especially since I know if I put Rogers Pass or Kicking Horse in a video title, that video does much better than other videos. But I still don't want to shoot a crappy video just for the clickbait. I was hoping to get video of us loading this load, but that didn't work out. Carrier lumber. The forklift comes up to you and you have to just follow immediately. It's like, nope, don't have time to set up the camera. And you have no idea how long you'll be sitting there. I sat there for over an hour waiting. So when do you set up the camera, right? But Monday's video shows us loading. What's Tuesday's video again? Slide? I don't know. Do I have video of that loading? No, I don't think so. Oh, I do have video for Friday's video. I got video of us loading for Friday's video, so 2 out of the 3. 2 out of the 3 I've got video of us loading. I guess this is video 4, so 2 out of the 4, 50% of this week's videos, we've got loading videos. And Fridays is loading with a crane. That's a neat load. Friday's video, I think Friday's video is a banger, but every time I say that, my views, it's one of the worst videos I get. I'm like, why? It's my favorite video I shot all week. Why is that one getting no views? I do think you guys should all go watch Monday's video twice. That means I get more money from the boss. When the video comes out, just put it in the background, let it play twice, maybe 3. Okay, let's not make it too many times. The boss goes, hang on now, your videos, the rest of the week's videos are all getting 2,000 views, but the Monday sponsor videos, they're getting 15,000 views. What's going on here? Yeah, maybe I should not be encouraging anyone to manipulate the system so I get paid more money. It's probably a bad idea. If any of you guys want to sponsor me, you can. Leave me a message down here. You can sponsor me. It'll cost you $0.50 for every view I get. So if you want to know how much my sponsor pays me, look at how many views this Monday's video has and times that by 1.5 pennies or $0.015. then you'll know how much the boss paid me. Then you'll know how much the boss paid me for Monday's video. It'll probably be 40, 50 bucks. Hey, by the end of the month, it's 200 bucks. They're really slowing down here, so let's entice these guys to pass us before the passing lane ends. Sounds like a driver that didn't expect the Coca-Cola to be closed. I also thought, since I didn't go through Ashcroft to Merritt, I thought of going to Kamloops here, go south on the Coquihalla, and then to Merritt, and then from Merritt over to Beachland. I'm like, well, if I'm already avoiding climbing those steep hills, why would I climb the pass out of Kamloops, climb up and over down to Merritt, and then climb up the connector? I'm like, at this point, I might as well just stay at the bottom, stay in the valleys. Don't have to do any of those hard climbs. I'll just go from Kamloops to Vernon, then from Vernon to Kelowna to Penticton. Coming up on Highway 5 now. It's a big mine on our right-hand side. City of Kamloops.
2 kilometers, keep left, Highway 97 south.
Anybody northbound on 5, tell me if there's any exciting going on southbound. There's a truck going here by cold weather, but just the elbows out when you get there. Southbound is closed. Fire outside of Merritt, 6 meters delay. Lowe's northbound will have temporary stoppages. Last update is 13 minutes ago.
Vehicle fire Merritt. Yeah, it's only a few days ago that the highway was closed by Yale for Trans-Canada Highway 1. So luckily the fires didn't happen at the same time, or or else everybody would be detouring through the Okanagan and taking Highway 3. Highway 3's got a fire too, but it's not threatening to close the highway, not yet anyway. Bone dry out here right now. I could see coming up in a week or two, there might be delays due to fire. Definitely have to really pay attention. Let's see if this scale's open. It's always open, so it'd be nice if it was closed. Hitchhiking. Pickup is illegal. Picking up a hitchhiker is illegal because there's a big prison here.
Continue on Highway 1.
Come into our brake check. So right now we are northbound Highway 5, eastbound Trans-Canada Highway 1, southbound 97. It's closed. Nice.
Right.
I mean, we still have to go through it, but at least there's nobody there and nobody doing inspections. Okay, we're gonna stop here, do a quick brake check, and then we'll hammer down. I mean, speed limit's 80 going down the hill into Kamloops, but all right. Clear all around.
300 meters, take the ramp ahead.
Scale's closed, so we're gonna bypass and use the left lane. See, I conjured a closed scale. What was it, 2 weeks ago? I conjured a copt. I don't see anybody in there. To get up to high speed because we can only go downhill at 80 kilometers an hour. Road's clear. Starting to get kind of dark outside. With the thick smoke, you night falls a lot early here. Kamloops, Canada's tournament city. I guess people come and have their sports tournaments over here. Take you guys through Costco, or through Kamloops very often. Costco's over here, Walmart's on the left-hand side, you don't get to see it. Canadian Tire, so the big shopping centers are over here. Casinos up here. Center lane because the right lane is ending, or exiting at least. See, there's the signs, all three, 1, 97, and 5. Flowers down there. That is gorgeous. Racing forward, using it like a runway to merge in. Definitely a good job. What do we got here? Queues likely. Does that mean we got construction up ahead? Why are queues likely? Time of night though, I doubt it. On a Friday night, expect congestion. Something, let's talk Kamloops. So maybe some kind of event going on. There could be an event going on. That would make more sense. That could make queues on a Friday night if there's some kind of event. Highway 5 exits up over here, so the next exit is Highway 5. Back on Highway 1 and 97. Reefer truck here decided 80 isn't fast enough for him. Apparently he was just a runaway. Now he's slowing down.
Was opened up for the fire at noon, but there's a truck fire up on Comstock. Heading south now, so I think they closed that for that now. Cold water. What's that? Yeah, there's a trailer on fire up there. I don't think it'll be a long time that it's closed, but it will be for a bit. Yeah, the forest fire, it opened for that, and then a truck caught on fire shortly after that. So it's closed because of that now. Southbound, is that right? That's right. On Comstock, the hill just out of there.
So it sounds like they reopened.
It burned when I came down, so it's got to be getting close to getting burned out.
It sounds like they reopened the highway due to the forest fire, but then a truck burnt down and closed it again. That's why we can't have nice things.
The car on fire or another trailer? They're on fire up there. The canyon's open.
When they say the canyon's open, they mean Trans-Canada Highway 1. I wish they would get rid of all these lights over here on the bottom. At least reduce the amount of lights, start building overpasses for them. 3 hours of fuel left. Yeah, I should have no problem making it to Vernon. Fuel up there. I just realized that's going to be a little detour. Darn it. Oh well. Should have fueled up here in Kamloops. That's what I should have done. Oh well. I could still go in Kamloops, but the detour would be as big as the detour I have to make down there. To go. Hammer down. Everybody hitting their brakes. That's why. Someone's hitchhiking. Well, looks like the batteries are starting to go on me. Sorry, I'm pretty low energy today. I think the rest of the week's videos I'm higher energy than this, but I'm feeling it. Definitely feeling it. End of the week. It's late at the end of the week. Distracted driving in front of us. Not that I don't ever get distracted, but and if you do the bobble once like that, whatever. If drivers do the big wild bobble once, we all get stuck on the rear view mirror a little too long, or watch that a little too long. But if you see it consistently, it's like, okay, dude, put your cell phone down, right? I think I'll take you guys as far as where we exit off of Highway 1. I think I'll call it a day there. Hopefully the batteries make it there. Maybe the batteries won't make it that far. It's only 14 kilometers, but maybe the batteries won't make it. We'll see. Yeah, I highly suspect the batteries won't make it. guy unfortunately is a little distracted. He is speeding up and slowing down. He might have adaptive cruise control or something like that, but
you got a grip on the radio? Put it here.
it's enough slowing down and speeding up that I can't use cruise control.
Have you got a copy yet?
It's beautiful. I love at the bottom of the valley here, you see all the cliffside and all. It's kind of neat. Neat part of the country. If it just wasn't so dry. Well, maybe the
Hey, where are you, buddy? Come on.
maybe the dry is what makes it so
Answer your
interesting.
phone. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
It's like, dude, give it up already.
Hey, Skipper, you got a grip? Put it here.
Like, obviously the guy you're trying to get a hold of isn't answering, so shut up. Doesn't matter how much you yell into your radio, if the other guy's got a radio off, he's not going to answer you. Yeah, batteries are not going to make it. I don't want to pass these guys because I'm going to be climbing.
Skipper, put it here.
I'm going to be climbing Highway 97 out of the valley here. In 8 kilometers. I don't want to pass you guys and then you guys all pass me again. I mean, maybe they're going to stay on Trans-Canada Highway 1, but either way, I don't want to pass them. I don't want to be the guy that passes them and then cuts in front of them, because I'd have to pass 3 of them. It would be awesome if they could pick up a consistent speed. One camera dropped off, but the other ones are still going.
Skipper, you on the channel? Put it here. Let's go. All right, you hillbilly. I'm pulling out of the parking lot to head for the on-ramp. Come on, you long-haired hippie freak. Get your ass and get that big W9 moving. You copy it. Coming up on the station.
Slow RV. Got 5 kilometers to go. How slow is the RV?
Skipper, you on the channel? Yeah, you long
Get that big red W9 strolling. I am just about to turn onto the ramp right now. The Hook Road ramp, not the Kokanee ramp. You copy Hook Road east of Kokanee? Well, keep strolling, driver. I'm going to get on the ramp up here and be ready for you when you pull up. All right, then I'm going to get up here and put it in the wind and just cruise along nice and easy until you get here.
It's going to pull onto by Hook Road over here, and then take it nice and easy. Don't take it nice and easy.
2.5 kilometers. Take exit 399 on the right.
I don't want a slow truck in front of me. That must be the red truck sitting right there. It's on the ramp. They must be convoying together.
Okay, you're getting a little bit closer now? Hey Dave, have you gone by Lafarge Road yet?
Yeah, I'm back on the highway there, Far.
Have you gone by Lafarge Road yet?
Yeah, I forgot to fucking flying chains even there. So, those are the catch up.
Alright, well keep it in the winter, buddy. You'll be catching up to me in a couple minutes.
44.
I wouldn't want to convoy with them. He sounds way too annoying. It's like, no, just shut up. Let me just ride in peace. Oh yeah, none of them pulled over here, so just me. And the RV, that slow RV. So the slow RV is going to pass us climbing this hill. And hopefully they get way ahead of us. There we go. Well, now we are only southbound on Highway 97. We're just going one direction now. But I think this is a great place to call it a day. Appreciate you guys. Sometimes you look at your income coming in and it's like, is it worth doing these videos? It's like the amount of work that goes into these. Do the math on hourly rate. How many hours I put into the video, how much money I make. Oh, it's not a lot of money per hour. It's like hardly any money per hour. But they're fun to do most days. I'm just low energy today. I'll edit this video on the weekend and I'll be better. I'll have fun editing it. But thanks to your support, I keep trudging through and keep going. Thank goodness I only do 3 in a week now.
399 here, the cutoff for 97.
399, okay. Shouldn't be too far now.
No, I'm just dodging along, dragging my toes in the sand.
Doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the Saturday bonus video. So much, that's 2 less videos than I used to do, and I think they're better quality now. I kind of get to pick and choose which day, where, if one day is a better video, shoot the video that day. I think I'm getting better, right? Maybe? And remember, if you're a brand new member and you don't see your name at the end of the credits here, it takes 2 weeks. Give it 2 weeks. And remember, anyone that does a super chat, every $5 gets you a month on the credits as well. And then anyone that buys us a tea through that Ko-fi link, every $5 on that gives you your name on the credits as well. The nice thing about the Ko-fi link is every $10 you guys give me, Ko-fi app only takes 10 cents of that. $10 would be 10. What's 1% of $10? Yeah, that'd be 10 cents, right? Yeah, I think so. Ko-fi app takes 1%. If you guys do super chats, YouTube takes 30% of the money you guys give us. So if you guys can find a way of making the Ko-fi link work, I know on phones, a lot of phones, none of those links work. You almost have to do it on a laptop or computer. You can't do it on TV. So it's harder that way. But yeah, every $5 on there will get you guys a month of credits. Or if you just give me $20 cash in person, every $5 will get you on that buy me a tea credits as well for every $5 is a month. But yeah, thank you guys. You guys always keep me optimistic. Super, super awesome community. Always appreciate the positive comments. I do enjoy when I get the really negative comments. I'm like, yes, YouTube is pushing my videos outside of my normal viewers into viewers that have never seen my stuff before. And it's cool that some of them hate it. I can just delete those comments. If it's pure garbage, I just delete them. But it's cool that YouTube's starting to push my videos into that genre where videos that I have like 6,000, 7,000 views on, I get a couple of the hate comments and it's like, yes, I'm making it. So, no, don't go give me a bunch of hate comments. That's not what I mean. It's not what I meant. Anyway, I am out of here. Thank you guys again. You guys absolutely rock. Hang on. Now that I show these videos on the 3J's channel as well, I'm not going to do all the credits for 3J's. If you want to be in the credits for the bonus video, you got to be doing that on the trucking channel. But you guys are awesome too from the 3J's. Okay, now I'm out of here. You guys rock again. Or always. Yeah. Bye.